ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Pitt Panthers offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The Panthers will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So NC State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On the run here, lets it go. The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
To throw, it's Bryant. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running back, they're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Bryant. Turns it loose downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, I love the running back angle route. Makes it an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Panthers will line up here on first down and goal. Makes the grab on the move.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They're going to throw on third and goal. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Bryant. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled there by the defense. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. Tackled, but first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They keep him off balance with a run. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to pass. It's Bryant. Looking right. This one caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. NC State getting set for the first and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A handoff to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's a direct snap. Defense stuffing the runner while still spotted at the 2-yard line.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. It's Bryant. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, NC State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They're going to run it here. Powering through. He's got room to run.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll give it to the running back. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Powerful running into the secondary. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Bryant. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the 1st down of the 17. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, NC State.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Chris, Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to pass. It's Bryant. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. NC State comes to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Pressure is coming. Dumps it down to the back. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Bryant. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. NC State comes to the line quickly. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This passing game is on fire today. Methodical but effective, Kurt. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch and tackled there by the defense. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And it's the tight end trying to power for the 1st down. Fighting off the defender. Looks like Pitt will have the 1st down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. throwing off play action. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Panthers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Bryant. He's got it on a crossing route. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. NC State comes to the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. NC State now operating in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Bryant. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. NC State comes to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half in this ACC championship. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
The Panthers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the 2nd half started with their running play. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. First down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. It's Bryant. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offense. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play. The Panthers come to the line to run the hurry-up. They call the draw play here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, going to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, NC State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The defense showing blitz here. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
NC State has moved into the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. NC State comes to the line quickly. It's a draw play. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking to scramble. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw again. The pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. First down at 10.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing.
Going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Irvin. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal, the 8th.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Makes the catch. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. And the Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, at least they're starting this drive off with some positive yards. They need to be able to put this ball in the end zone, get a 2-point conversion, get the ball back, and then get another touchdown and another 2-point conversion. So you're still within a couple possessions. They need to get the ball down the field, and they got to go in a hurry.
And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Grinding away with a running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his target. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. So, 1st and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and still going. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Good throw, catch made. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.